There are moments in life when silence won't do, when stepping back is no longer an option. Someone has to step up. Someone has to say, I'll take responsibility. I'll carry the weight. I won't let this end in loss. It's in those moments that true love is revealed, not in word, but in action, not in comfort, but in courage. Sometimes your breakthrough, your family's healings, your future depends on one person being willing to stand in the gap, to say, if anyone pays the price, let it be me. That kind of sacrificial love still changes lives. And when it shows up, it points to something greater. The kind of love that reflects Yahweh's salvation in the world today. I'm Dr. Ray, and welcome to this week's powerful Hosea International Speaks. Welcome back to another Hosea International moment. I'm Dr. Ray, and today we continue the unfolding drama of destiny, redemption, prophetic significance found in chapter 44 of Genesis. Last time we saw a powerful moment. Someone stepped forward, not to defend pride, but to defend family. Not to escape, but to embrace responsibility. That someone revealed the heart of intercession. And today in Genesis 44, that same spirit rises again. But this time it's deeper, it's costly, it's sacrificial. This chapter just isn't just a continuation, it's a revelation. We open with Joseph testing his brothers one more time. The silver cup, planted in the youngest brother, Benjamin, in his sack, in the final setup. But this is more than a testimony of honesty. It's a test of heart. When the brothers are caught and brought back, flood or fear floods the room. They tear their clothes, out of sackcloth and ashes. If they had it, they would have thrown it on their heads. A sign of deep sorrow and guilt. And now comes the defining moment. One man steps forward, and he doesn't plead for himself. He pleads for the boy, Benjamin, the youngest of all 12, for the father, and also for the promise. He puts himself on the line. He says, let me take his place. Let me bear the blame. I gave my word, and I will not return home without him. This is no longer just about survival. This is about redemptive responsibility. We see here not a change in a man, it's foreshadowing of the Messiah, the one who would one day step forward for all humanity and say, put it all on me. Judah offers himself as a substitute. He becomes a guarantor, a living pledge for the one who was in danger. This moment in Scripture mirrors the heart of Yahweh's salvation through Yeshua, Jesus, the Lion of the tribe of Judah. Just as Judah said, I will bear the blame forever. Messiah bore our blame. Just as Judah stepped into to preserve the life of the innocent, Yeshua stepped in to save us, the guilty. Judah didn't just speak. It cost him his life, his freedom, his legacy, if necessary. And in that moment, Joseph saw what he had been waiting for. Transformation. True transformation. A brother willing to love sacrificially. Let's bring this a little closer to home. Are you willing to step in for someone else? Have you reached a point where love outweighs your comfort? Are you living as one who reflects Yahweh's salvation to those around you? Judah's moment prepared the way for reconciliation. It broke the cycle of betrayal. And through someone's or one man's courage, a whole family's future was restored. This is the pattern of the gospel. You can read it in all four of them, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. One steps forward and many are saved. Genesis 44 ends not with a resolution, but with readiness. Judah's words now hang in the air, and the stage is set for Joseph's revelation in the next chapter. But remember this, before the unveiling of identity, before the reunion, before the weeping and the restoration, there had to be a man willing to stand in the gap. That was Yeshua, what Yeshua did for us. And that's what we're called to reflect. Bold love, sacrificial intercession, and a life that points to the salvation of Yahweh. So don't just watch from the sidelines, step forward. Now, if this message encouraged you or challenged you, make sure you share it with somebody, a friend, a family. How about a lost one? If you find somebody, if you can't speak, just direct them to this website that to watch here, and then they can see for themselves. And if it has ministered to you, go ahead and share it with those around you, and also hit the like button. And if you have yet to subscribe, now would be a perfect time. And you can email me at either one of two places, hoseainternational@yahoo.com or hoseaintspeaks@gmail.com. And you can still give by scanning any one of the two QR codes that's up on your screen. Next week, make sure you return. We will continue with Genesis chapter 45 and witness one of the most powerful moments of reconciliation in all of Scripture. Until then, walk boldly, love deeply. Remember, Yahweh's salvation is closer than you think. I'm Dr. Ray, and I'll see you next week on Hosea International Speaks.